What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and Discussion for Wednesday, May 10th, 2023. And before we get into today's video, I hope everyone is doing well, remaining positive, and as always, staying blessed. All right, you guys, taking a look at the surface map this morning. If you know Mother Nature like I know her, this is just the same old story, different day. All right, you guys, as you can see, we have a front here draped off the southeast United States coastline with high pressure off the northeast United States here. Over the Atlantic, we do have our disturbances here across parts of the western Gulf of Mexico extending into the northern plains. And we also do have a upper level system here spinning across Southern California and Arizona. And as that makes its way towards the east, that's what's going to also be the catalyst that's going to start this severe weather event that we're going to have across parts of Northeast Colorado, especially focused on for today. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to your Weather on the Fly as the Storm Prediction Center comes out with the updates. I have them right here in my Shorts community section so you guys won't miss a beat. All right, you guys, we're going to pause this real quick. Take our 5-10 second intermission while I get these surface plots off of here. All right, so we can get into today's video. All right. All right, you guys, and as you can see, we have yet again a kind of a busy map here. We do have a small marginal risk here for severe weather across parts of the Northwest Gulf Coast, north southeast Texas coastline into parts of Southwest Louisiana. And then we also do have that enhanced risk area, as you can see here, across parts of Colorado, extending into extreme southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas here. And as you can see, the places that's in this enhanced risk is Denver, Sterling, McCook, Colby, just to the north of Burlington. These areas, and you can see it's a very small little corridor of an enhanced risk. So we will have to very much be on the lookout for this area as we get into the early afternoon, heading into the mid and late afternoon hours. You can see we do have a slight risk that encompasses that Colorado Springs, Garden City, just to the west of Liberio, just to the east of Trinidad, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Casper, Wyoming, Gillette, Wyoming, Rapid Cities, South Dakota. You even have Scotts Bluff here in Nebraska, Alliance here in Nebraska, even Garden City. I probably already said that in Kansas, you guys. But as we go down into parts of the Oklahoma's Panhandle, will also be under a slight risk. Parts of Northeast New Mexico as well, down into Amarillo, Lubbock, all under a slight risk, and you do have a marginal risk, which does extend as far south as Midland and as far north as the United States Canada border here across North Dakota and Minnesota. Now, you guys, as we check the probability to see what these storms are going to be up to for today, as you can see, we do have a 2% chance of a tornado threat here around the Houston area, extending to just south of Shreveport, Lake Charles, Alexandria. We do have a 2% threat for the West Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle, parts of Colorado. I said Denver, you guys, and then extending on into parts of Wyoming, Nebraska. But we do have that 10% chance of seeing some tornadoes here across northeast Colorado and extreme southern Nebraska and northwest Kansas. So we will definitely be on the lookout for several tornadoes today, you guys, in this area. As we go on to the hail probability, you can see there's a 30% hatched area in that enhanced risk for some hail on the order of 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter. A 15% encompasses that outer edge, and a 5% encompasses the marginal risk, you guys. As we move on to the wind probability, you can see there's a 5% chance of some locally strong gusty winds here across the Houston area and West Louisiana. We also have that 15% area for parts of Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, and the Texas Panhandle. This will be winds on the order of 55 to 60 miles per hour. No significant tornadoes are expected today, that you guys. That's always good news. We do have a hatched hail area around Denver, southern Nebraska, Kansas. Here, you guys, this is on the order of 2+ inches in diameter hail. So some very large hail could be in store here today as well with those tornadoes. No significant wind, so that's always good news, you guys. Now we're going to pull up the HRRR to see how these storms are going to possibly materialize as we head throughout the day. All right, and as we start with, we're going to start about 12 o'clock as usual, you guys. All right, and as you can see, we probably around the afternoon hour, we will have a cluster of heavy showers and thunderstorms around the Houston area, extending into even parts of southern Arkansas. Also, another cluster here across northern Nebraska. So far, nothing is going on across northeast Colorado and the enhanced risk. But as we move on to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, all right, you can see the showers across East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas. With the daytime heating coupled with these upper disturbances, showers and thunderstorms will be in store and in order across the South here. Even across all of Florida has a chance for seeing some showers and thunderstorms today. Here across the plains, nothing much really is going on yet. As we move on to about 7 o'clock, now we're going into the evening hours, you guys. And as you can see, as we move into late afternoon and evening, these cells are starting to pop up here across eastern Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas. These cells will have the potential to be producing all hazards here. So you guys will definitely have to pay attention here as we get into the evening hours. Showers and thunderstorms will be continuing here across parts of East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, now starting to get into extreme southern Missouri, even parts of western Tennessee, northern Alabama, and even parts of southwest Georgia could see some showers and thunderstorms here as we get into the evening hours. As we go into the overnight hours around 12, 1, 2 in the morning, you can see here across parts of Colorado, Nebraska, heavy rain showers and thunderstorms will be ongoing here. We will also be looking out for some flooding as well with the severe weather. Here across East Texas, West Louisiana could still have some showers and thunderstorms ongoing even in the overnight hours. So again, for this area of the country, we will be on the lookout for some flooding as we go on to 7 a.m., you guys, and that's going to segue us into Convective Outlook Day 2. And same old story, you guys, just a different day. As you can see, the slight risk is going to just shift slightly to the east here, which does encompass the majority of the state of Kansas, Nebraska, much of South Dakota here, extending on down into just about half of Oklahoma. And we will have another small little area of severe weather possibly across parts of southeast Louisiana, southern Mississippi, and extreme southwestern parts of Alabama, you guys. Sorry about that. And as you can see here across Denver, early tomorrow morning, showers and thunderstorms with even some snow across parts of the higher elevations. Here across getting into Minnesota, heavy clusters of showers and thunderstorms. But as we look on into this slight risk for tomorrow, you guys, you can see Kansas City, Omaha, Wichita, Kearney. We're gonna go with that. I may have butchered it, but we're gonna go with Kearney, Hayes, you guys. Let's zoom in a little closer. Winter, O'Neill, Miller, Pierre. Let's go on down. Even part Oklahoma City, Norman, Oklahoma, Woodward, Brett, Bart, Bartlesville. I'm gonna call it that, you guys. I know I didn't butcher that up. All you guys will be under a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow, and a marginal risk encompasses the outer edge of that. As we check to see what these storms tomorrow are going to be doing, we do have a 5% chance here across parts of Kansas and north central Oklahoma for some tornadoes here. That does include Oklahoma City and Norman, Oklahoma. So we will be on the lookout yet again for tornadoes tomorrow with a 2% encompassing the outer edge of that, which does extend as far north as southern South Dakota and as far south as extreme northern Texas. We go on to the hail threat. You can see here we have a 5% chance of hail across southeast Louisiana, particularly north of Lake Pontchartrain here, across southern Mississippi and extreme western Alabama. We do have a 15% chance of some hail on the order of 1 to 1.5 inches in diameter across the southern and central plains, and a 5% encompassing the outer edge of that. But as you know, you guys, same story, different day. Wind probability 5% encompassing here across parts of the Gulf Coast, 55 to 60 miles per hour. 15% chance here across the central southern plains, and then the 5% encompassing the outer edge of that. Check. We shouldn't have no significant tornadoes tomorrow, you guys. That's good news. No significant wind. But we do have a significant hail area, hatched hail area for Oklahoma and parts of southern and central Kansas here, which does include Oklahoma City, extending up towards Wichita, Kansas. Hail on the order of 2+ inches in diameter will be possible. Let's continue to see how these storms are going to materialize as we go throughout Thursday. And as you can see, 7 in the morning, heavy shower and thunderstorm clusters across parts of north central Louisiana. We move on now to about 12 o'clock. All right, guys, you can see, look at this slow moving cluster of heavy rain that's going to be slowly moving its way across north central Louisiana into southern Mississippi into the marginal risk here. So that around the afternoon tomorrow, we will be on the lookout for some hail and damaging winds. As we move further to the north here, just scattered showers and thunderstorms across Arkansas, Tennessee, possibly parts of west central Kentucky, southern Illinois, Missouri, even here across parts of northern Iowa, southern Minnesota. So far, not too much going on in the slight risk area. Denver could be seeing some heavy rain with snow in the higher elevations. As we get on to about 4 or 5 in the afternoon tomorrow, as you can see, look at the heavy showers and thunderstorms starting to erupt here across parts of Nebraska and Kansas with this system here that's spinning around Denver for tomorrow. All hazards will be possible across the plains here with this system, so we will be on the lookout. As I said already, if you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe here at your Weather on the Fly. You will never miss a beat as the Storm Prediction Center comes out with the updates. I have them here in my shorts community section. As we go on ahead to 5 p.m. tomorrow, late tomorrow afternoon, in the evenings, you can see here across parts of southern Louisiana, particularly north of New Orleans here in Lake Pontchartrain is where that heavy rain going to be. Look at these cells here just off the Mississippi Gulf Coast in Alabama, south of Mobile and Ocean Springs. As we move on to 8 o'clock, you guys, you can see, look how the showers and thunderstorms start to increase in coverage here across parts of southeast Louisiana, the New Orleans area, Mississippi Gulf Coast, Alabama. This is for tomorrow evening, you guys, Thursday evening. And as we go ahead, look across Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, could have some heavy showers and thunderstorms here. Look across the slight risk area around the Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, heavy showers and thunderstorms with this low pressure system. As I said, all hazards will be possible. As we go as far as the HRRR will take us out, which will be 1 in the morning on Friday, you can see we're still going to have this system here spinning across Denver and giving all this heavy showers and thunderstorms across parts of Nebraska and extreme northern Kansas. Look at these cells starting to pop up around the Oklahoma City area overnight Thursday into Friday. Still could have some heavy rain going on across parts of northern Mississippi, extending on down to near the Mobile, Pensacola area for early Friday morning. Look here across Georgia, west central Georgia here. Heavy showers and thunderstorms, flooding rains could be ongoing during the overnight hours Thursday into Friday. So we're going to take the HRRR off, you guys, as far as it takes us out. We're going to quickly look at convective outlook day 3 as yet again, same story, different day. We will have a threat for severe weather across parts of Iowa, extreme eastern Nebraska. We will also have another threat area here down across parts of southwest Texas, as well as a marginal risk that encompasses Tulsa, Oklahoma, just about much of Missouri, the Chicago area, Illinois. Just yet again, you guys, we just going to stay up to date and weather aware here at your Weather on the Fly. So this is going to be convective outlook day 3. And before we also go, I want to take a look at the excessive rainfall outlook, you guys, for today. And as you can see, yet again, we do have a slight risk here across parts of Wyoming and extreme southern Montana, getting into parts of southwest South Dakota and extreme northwest Nebraska here, a slight risk for excessive rainfall. But yet again, we're going to focus our attention here across the Houston area, up towards Shreveport, Lake Charles, Louisiana. There's a moderate risk for some heavy rainfall today, even extending. There's even a good risk here, a slight risk across parts of much of Arkansas, extending into west central Louisiana here. So we will definitely be on the lookout with those heavy rainfall advisories. I have them posted here as well in my shorts and community sections. So that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe again so you can stay up to date, weather aware. That's going to be it for this one, and I will talk to you all in the next one.